In this week's video, I'm going to be talking about the dangers of doing piercings by yourself. When I was younger, I pierced my ears quite a few times by myself. Some of them ended up okay, but most of them ended very, very badly. One of the easiest and safest ways of doing your own piercings is actually the most dangerous, and I would not suggest it, and that is with a piercing gun. Because of how fast a piercing gun pushes through, it can cause blunt force trauma, which can shatter the cartilage, and it will raise the risk of your piercing getting infected or rejected. And there is no way to fully clean a piercing gun. The only way to fully clean a piercing gun is with an autoclave, and that will melt a piercing gun. Before I knew how dangerous piercing guns were, I had many piercings done with a gun, and every single one of them I had a problem with. All of them took forever to heal, and some of them never healed at all, and I had to take them out. And even though all of my ear piercings are now fully healed, every now and then I still get a problem with them. They'll start to swell up or go really red or get really, really itchy, or sometimes they will get infected for no reason at all. And these are the piercings that I got done with a gun. You can buy piercing needles online, which I bought and I tried myself, and they ended very badly. I tried piercing my own ears with them and they ended up getting infected. Even though the needles were completely clean and I put gloves on and I made sure that everything was fully clean before I did it, they still got infected. And if you're thinking about doing a piercing using a sewing needle, I would not recommend this. A piercing needle is hollow, meaning that there is a tiny little hole inside the needle. So when the needle pushes through, it's actually taking away part of the cartilage or part of the skin. And this makes room for the jewelry. A needle does not. And with a piercing gun, generally it's just a stud, and that will push straight through. It doesn't leave room for the jewelry, it doesn't leave room for swelling, it's just making a hole where there wasn't a hole before. And I have first-hand experience of this. I got 4 sets of cartilage piercings done with a gun at the same time, and the next day I woke up and my ear had swollen over the jewelry, and that was extremely painful to get that stud out of my ear. And another danger with piercing guns is that the gun can actually get stuck, and this can be quite difficult to get the gun out when it jams.
Hey, don't move.
There, see, it's all done.
That wasn't bad. Now we have to get it unstuck. See, is this one sticking? It's okay. It's totally okay.
No. Don't move. Don't move. If you move, it'll pull.
She's just unhooking it. It's all done.
Another problem with doing your own piercing is it's very difficult to get the needle to go in a straight line. And with a piercing gun, it's very difficult to get it to go in a straight line as well. Regardless if you get it done by a professional, it's never going to be fully straight. And I have some of my ear piercings that are very, very wonky, and they drive me nuts. And the only way to fix a wonky piercing is to take it out, let it heal, and then get it done again. The only safe way to get a piercing done at home is to get it done by somebody who actually knows what they're doing and has a qualification in doing body piercings, and not somebody that's just watched a few YouTube tutorials on how to do it. And there are some piercings that you should never, ever attempt to do by yourself, such as a tongue piercing, a surface piercing, or a genital piercing. There's an extremely high chance of this going very, very badly. I hope you've liked this video, and if you have any questions or concerns, please write it in the comments, and if I can help you, I'm more than happy to. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.